with alarm for the disaster response for the multiple victim incident silo collapse.
The boat is capsized, 3 people missing, 8 in the water. For a subject that's trapped under a tree.
7 people were rescued from the water. Unfortunately, there was 3 fatalities of people who were not able to be rescued.
A tragic day in Walworth County as powerful, damaging wind and heavy rain sweeps through the Lake Geneva area midday. This is video from our Lake Geneva weather camera, and it almost looks like a scene from a Florida hurricane. You really can't see much. Tonight, we are reporting on the damage, and what we have now learned is a deadly storm. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us on this Friday, July 3rd. And we appreciate you being there. And the plan for this Friday was to cover a day of celebrations. And tomorrow marks America's 250th birthday. But all that changed with the arrival of a strong storm system tearing through southern Wisconsin right around noon. The damage includes lots of trees down across streets, in yards, on cars. This is video from Lake Geneva. Places like this were, of course, very busy on a day before a big holiday. And there is a lot of property damage. There are power lines down everywhere. This silo in the village of Sharon in Walworth County looks like the top was literally sheared off. But more than tree or property damage, we are following tragedy unfolding on Geneva Lake. 3 people now confirmed dead after a boat overturned in the storm. And we do want to get out to Dua Israr, who's live near the lake. And Dua, we have the latest on the search because we already know tragedy has struck with 3 people dead.
Yeah, Jessup, that's right. Around noon, several crews arrived on scene, including firefighters, EMS, and search and rescue crews. We spoke to witnesses who were here in that area, and they said that everyone was just enjoying their time out on the lake when these dark clouds rolled in, and they say that in an instant all of that turned. These boats were rocking in the water and people were trying to get a hold of their bearings. That's when the Walworth County Sheriff's Office says that 7 people had to be rescued from the water, but unfortunately 3 people were unable to be rescued. Now, from the witnesses that we spoke with that were on scene, one witness tells us that she spoke to the mom of these victims, and the mom says that they were kids who went missing when they were on that boat. And again, she says that this entire weather just turned in an instant, and people were just trying to get a hold of each other, a hold of their bearings when all of this started to change. Again, the Walworth County Sheriff's Office says that unfortunately 3 people were unable to be rescued from the water. One person that we spoke with says that he was praying for them during the search and rescue incident, which took about 4 hours.
After the storm dissipated, everybody was kind of finding their bearings about themselves. And then you started hearing the sirens come. And my mom, she's very inquisitive. She walked over where the first cop car was, and there was just a couple parents over there who were just distraught. And she heard verbally herself that they were missing their kids. It would sound like 3 to her.
Now, we do know that the Geneva Lake PD was the lead investigator in this incident. The Wisconsin DNR is also investigating this incident, and we were told that the town of Lynn will have additional information about this incident. But again, unfortunately, 3 people were unable to be rescued from this tragic incident. Jessup?
Yeah, just a terrible way to start what should be a beautiful holiday weekend. Dua, thank you.